Hello, hello. Let's see if the camera... Oh, it's slightly less orange. Hello. I had to play around with the filters just now, and hopefully this is slightly more my actual skin tone. I've been picking between a bit too pink or a bit too orange. Or tanned, actually more than orange. That's a lie. Hello, everyone. We're just waiting for the ads on Twitch to be over and done with. Other we're going to try and do some puzzles. Hello, Dave. Good afternoon. Door is also currently shut, but we may be graced later with a small potato, depending on... She needs to have a pee before she comes up. Just so we know. Because there's a small area of space where I can't see her if she's upstairs. And we don't need a lazy pee because she can't be bothered to go back down. Oh. But yes, good afternoon to the YouTubes and the Twitch. Oh, I need to not scratch the bite. She's not really... Yeah, she's a big potato. She met an even bigger potato today. That's an old friend she's not seen for a month because he's an uncut boy. And they were so happy. It's cantering about. She went off lead a bit. Because if she's off lead with the right dog, she won't. She'll ignore everything else. Although actually, I think she did recall from trying to say hello to a man across the field. I'm not sure how much that was me and how much that was, oh, the dogs aren't coming. Managed to finish your Heartstopper binge, so you have time to relax. Well, you say relax. Relax with a puzzle-filled stream. Reese, hello. Orbital, hello. Thank you for 74 months. Having a tough time recovering from having a partner over for a week and then a disaster with the flight. Oh god, the flights. Killing today, but tidying your room up. Did she get back okay in the end? Even if it was a disaster. Oh. Actually, let's turn the music off because that's going to go on forever otherwise. What did I say? Oh, it's not what did I say? What did the caption say? Reese. Yeah, you know this is... Yeah. Unfortunately, if we have it on auto-translation so that it translates random other things, it defaults to American spellings of things, and obviously, Reese's Pieces. I'm trying to think of... Sometimes contextually it could do it, but I'm trying to think of other Reese's where it would... If I was to say, like, a Welsh version of Reese, it can't do it contextually, but it defaults to American. I know you're joking, but it's like, just... Could I potentially convince it? Like, briefly I could for Mab. It sort of got Mab. I have a different pattern. Yes. I'm undecided if this is, like... Well, it's a summer dress, so it's light, it's warm outside, etc. But sometimes I'm like, is this a little bit old lady on a cruise pattern? Especially, like these leaves and these leaves. Hello, duck. Murphy's Law is a pessimistic view where anything that goes wrong will go wrong, whereas Coles is just thinly sliced cabbage and other things. I don't actually know what goes into coleslaw. Respectfully, yes, it is. But we still love it. I have to keep cool, yeah. It's got a weird bit at the bottom where it's like pattern sort of changes. But yeah, it is. I think with this, it very much depends on the top you have with it. You know, if you were wearing like a blazer or a jumper or whatever, that's going to probably dictate which direction you're going in. Onion, carrots, and lettuce. What's the sauce? Is it? It's not mayonnaise, is it? Or is it? Like, what's the sauce? Is mayonnaise. That explains why I sometimes don't like it. Sometimes mayonnaise could be a bit too Mayonnaise? I don't know. Absander is sacrificing watching the Belgian Grand Prix qualifying. Keep the streak. To be fair, you've reached the streak. You could just leave. Oh. Yeah. Did I play Overboard? I did. I played it off camera. It was great. Vinaigrette. Yeah, or a vinaigrette maybe. Cool mayonnaise is the... Right, hang on. The fuck is cool mayonnaise? No, AI, I don't want a mayonnaise that's considered cool. What is cool? It's cool, but in the fridge.
Good afternoon, madam.
I'd assume you would store it in the fridge because it contains eggs. I thought that was a trick. I was like, wait, like a fucking ranch sauce. I was like, is this some weird description? Hello, Mab. Hello, Corvus. Mab is making coffee. Corvus is here to take some more money, actually, because crowd control could go back on today due to us needing to go back into the main house. I don't apologise for missing any streams, Corvus. I hope that stuff that's going on has been okay. VODs are there for a reason, aren't they? What am I doing? Oh, to press the button. Launch the game. I have adjusted what was dog cam back to oh, there's better crash reporting built into crowd control now. Yeah, I'll enable that. Dog cam, which was briefly diary cam, is now back to dog cam. Just in case. But I might type some stuff on the screen. I might get it's not Photoshop. Affinity, whatever the Affinity one's called. I always end up calling it Photoshop. I haven't used Photoshop in years. I don't want full screen, thank you. It's unnecessary for this. Also, it means I can't see everything else. Like the crowd control window. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I didn't realise it did. It turned italics into a different colour in the chat. Odd, that's rather fancy. That's new and exciting. It's not new and exciting. So before we go into this, it's going to be in a weird angle because again I put it back. Oh, beards on it. I've got a 35 stream streak. Ridiculous. Super. Also getting some. The only reason it's on the watch streak stuff is so you can get more channel points, so you can use them in places like this. There's never a demand for you to like turn up to every stream. I feel I'm of two minds about the stream streak, watch streak concept because it could encourage unhealthy viewing. But then also it's nice to celebrate something, I guess. Hello, quiet viewer. Hello. I hope you're having a nice day too. We're going to go very briefly to the other camera, which apparently, please ignore this. This is for if Madam turns up later. But I just want to very quickly show you where we're at. I will then put some of this on the screen. Don't panic. But we've been working on this. This is a map of the secret area. And as part of the map, we've had to mark the lanterns, the different corridors, and also all the dead ends, and also which rooms are which. Some of those rooms have a pink underline. Don't worry if you can't see it. There's a lot going on. This has taken us several weeks. We've also looked at every single one of the picture puzzles in all the rooms and noted down the missing letter. Again, those are marked with a pink dot. And you also have to solve more Ajay puzzles in every room. We don't necessarily have to do every room, but we were like, some of the rooms are specifically marked on a different map. It's like, we need to get all of this information just in case. It's better to have all of it than to get what we think we need and not have everything. Because it's also, there is a time limit of how much you can access this area. You can only get to it like 3 or 4 times in a row before you have to reset the whole thing and do it again. The information stays, but access to the place is gone until you get the shrine and the secret passage. We also have the Mora Jai puzzles, which had a word inside every box. Once again, I have marked the special rooms. So, goodbye, dog camera. Before we go in, hello from Blackpool. Hello, Darkstar. No, in Blackpool. The bleed through is a lot there. Yes, yes. There is a reason I didn't write on the page behind the map, because it is it's not well. So yeah, there are several things about this to have to work through. We can't get into the antechamber in this place. This map is basically another version of the manor, except there are corridors between every single room. Some of them have dead ends, and they all have different coloured lanterns. Crowd control will be on in a minute when we get in, because the area we're going into is the main house. So, we have... Please hold. Fine. We have a couple of clues for this. One of the things being a map of this area that wasn't filled in apart from specific key rooms that were named. And the following information. Oh, fuck. I wonder if the book in the library as well. I wonder if there's more shit about that. We might need to go and look in the library, because clues in the book got us there, but I think there is another book in there that had other clues. So it might be worth... I feel it was referring to prisms, actually, in there. And in the clues that we were given in the Atelier, which is this area, that is specifically the area before this map, but just for the purpose of referring to the whole puzzle, the Atelier. We have the following phrases. We have 3 primary colours, 3 primary paths. Now, the lanterns are in all the corridors. So that would imply paths. Primary colours are yellow, red, and blue. So that would imply those paths are the 3 primary paths. But blue, there's literally 1 lantern. It's the saddest path known to man. Then you get a follow-up phrase which says, don't go where the path leads. So I'm assuming by that logic, it's telling us to not use any corridors that contain the 3 primary colours. So we cannot go into a corridor that has a red lantern, or an area of corridor with a red lantern, a blue lantern, or a yellow lantern. I'm assuming. So I'm assuming that that is the clue that would help us get through the entire map when we get back down there eventually, to access the new antechamber / room 46. Because you get there and the door is shut. There's no key. Please hold, I'm being messaged. Oh, okay, he's just seen the message. I've got the door shut, and I said, let me know when she's coming up and I'll open the door. The beauty mark on the cheek, the Nelly beauty mark, is slowly healing. Thank you. The swelling has gone down more. Goddamn horseflies. Rosa1, hello. Welcome to trying to explain this puzzle. So yeah, I think that's how we navigate through the maze, but then there's also these other 2 sets of clues, and these specific marked rooms. So the gallery, the solarium, the kitchen, the corridor, the music room, the foundation, the ballroom, and the pool are all shown on a map. No other rooms are populated, and that map corresponds to the map that we made. So do we need to be looking at those rooms specifically for a message? And if so, which of the many different things that we've been collecting are we applying that to? Because Jesus Christ, there's loads. So I'd started writing them out so that you could see them. But hello, Tathra. But let me just see where the layer's gone, because I was writing it literally. Hang on, got it here somewhere. You? No.
Good afternoon, madam.
Hello, Osmoggy. Good afternoon. Are you well? Here it is. I found it. So, this was a work in progress. We had not finished it, but I can let me finish writing it. So, the letters, one letter per room, 5 rooms in a row, right? So we're like, that's a word, because we're going on the gates puzzle from really early in the game for that. So that's as far as you've got when writing them out. I suspect this might be Irasian, this top one. I don't think it's fully English. Been a long time. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm also okay. Welcome to Endgame Blueprints, where we're combining puzzles. Basically, it's me with the red string at the pinboard just going... I've only filled one journal with blueprints, and it's not fully full yet. There's some pages. But it's chunky. It's a chunky boy. He's a chunky little lad. So let me just type these so that we've definitely got them all down. Because then we should be good with you lot being able to see what I'm looking at. Hello, Thornius. How you doing? The grill. They called the dog Indy. Ah, Indiana Jones. I'm greatly enjoying Harrison Ford in his like about era. It's like Westwick. Okay, all right. I have to find the right line that we're on. Try and translate this. So this should be this. West wing. Then passageway is an O. The dark room is an R. Then the hallway closet is a G. Then the parlor is an E. We're starting to, they're words. They're actual words. Hi, Sam. Fam was visiting this weekend. Now they've left, you can actually sleep without, nice. Grail. The Grail. Good old Grail. So I've got my finger on a gymnasium is P. Laundromat is L. Guest bedroom is A. Conference room is N. Den is S. B. I think this is R. Y. We were unsure if it's a T or a Y because they're both legitimate answers, but it's probably a Y. Because I believe this was vying, wasn't it? And fighting or bitting, unless it's again not English for this bit. Bitting makes no sense. Vying, I think it has to be. Because also, if this is a Rajan, which is the in-game like foreign language, verbs are still English. They're like loan words. Yeah. So vying, doing. I think that's the right way around. It's written in the notebook. I'll deal with that later. Shit, where am I at? Furnace, yes. Then it's the last word. P for archives. H. Oh fuck. So we've got Blessed Hume. Now Hume is a Rajan for this house, I think. We're in the castle route, yeah. So Blessed Hume among Crest Baron forged plans vying these. Actually, if I do that, it's going to be really fucking long. Let's just go Blessed Hume among Crest forged plans vying these. Otherwise, it's just going to take all the space up on the screen, and we need to deal with this thing. Letters from pictures. Words from puzzle boxes. So, this one's a bit harder. So, of the lies we cast, past, we seek what's left. Through lantern light and shadows, rain to pass the light. Us, write a shade of. Where's that to? Spare room. How far up is that? So then it's West Wing Hall. Surely you'd read it from top to bottom, though. What's a Hyoden? You wouldn't read it from top to bottom because the previous puzzles have gone left to right. And bottom to top. Oh shit, or have they? Oh fuck. Oh god, you're so right. That might explain why that might explain why the riddle makes sense but not. That's so funny. The gate, you're so right. The gates puzzle started at the top. And none of us remembered this for weeks. Please hold. Oh, that's so funny. So, hang on. These vying plans forge Baron. No. No. These These vying plans. No, it is forge Baron Crest among I like how I've typed this in the middle of everything and have now hang on. There we go. Among Hugh and Blessed. That makes a lot more sense. This is why I was so frustrated. So I was like, the grammar's there, but it's not, especially with the riddle, where it's like, of course it is. Oh, I was just like, it's poetry, being a knob, and it rhymes. There we go. I mean, it still does not help me, apparently. This one, let me just rotate this round. This is also going to take up more space. Have I put this in the right? Yeah. We seek what's left. The lies we cut. Oh, yeah. Okay, this makes so much sense. Oops. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. We just have to move some of the grammar around. This go up here. Oh, fuck. This is my issue. Is I can't remember shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Until I'm mildly too warm, and then also running out of the meds. Booster is due in like half an hour. I'm like, what was I doing? Right. I won't change it for now. I'll keep it on the lines that they're on, and then we can like examine it better. But we just do that. So, oh god, what's the top one? Archives, Chapel, Vesticle, Coat check. Through. Did I write them down in that order? Did I? Fuck. Went where we could. Through lantern. Light. Light in. What? Fucking hell, what's this? Through lantern, light in sketches. Don't like how this is starting. Past. A. Hint. Of. Roof. To find our path. A. Q. Of fucking out wisdom. To earn wisdom's turn. The billiard room is that because it's 9 lines, isn't it? So through lantern, light in sketches cast. Oh, hang on. Are we making it rhyme? Through lantern, light in sketches, cast a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom. Turn us right. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Shade of rain to pass the light through lantern, light in shadows. Past we seek what's left of the lies we cast. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But is that because we're just picking specific words from it? Is this where those specifically selected things come in? If they do, then it's going to be... God. If we assume it's the same order, top to bottom, it could be... We're just looking at only the rooms that were shown on the map. The foundation... Well, that's 2 A's in a row. So that idea... A shade. Not that. Is it something bullshit? Like, we need to pass through those rooms? Do these have no bearing on the riddle? Oh, God. Because I feel like the letters from the pictures, I feel like that's a fairly comprehensive riddle. Through lantern, light and sketches. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hold up. rhyming cast and path, isn't it? Just working those out. Okay. Through lantern light in sketches cast, a hint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Right, that's just made it even more sinister. Lantern light and sketches. I think we need to go and look at the book in the library and see if something adds to this. Because there was shit about prisms there. I mean, we do also still have... Let me write these down, actually, in the book. Because I've not done that. We might need this. Too hot for riddles. Maybe. So what is this? These buying plans. Forge. Baron. Press. Among fewer less. Puzzle boxes. Oh, this writing is terrible. Lantern light, its sketches. Pass. A hint of truth. Find our path. My god, what is that writing? That's not even a word. Absolutely atrocious spelling here. Whereas Batman, I think Batman would probably just scan the whole thing and then punch his way through. A hue of wisdom. The turner's right. Shade of rain. Past the light. Oh, I know why this is a bit reminiscent. It's a bit Lara would just blow the whole thing up. It depends on which Lara, actually. Which era of Lara. The upcoming era of Lara would probably just scan the whole thing with AI and just ask it to find a solution. Lazy ass bitch. There we go. So, we're going to go into the game. Now, one thing we would need to do, Hume is, yeah, large house. Or I think it can also be this house. But Hugh is definitely house. I also thought maybe old house, but no, I think you're right. It might be large house. So that's the thing is like, not the oldest house, just old house. But no, I think it's large house. Right, I'm just going to write down large house. I'm also not 100% sure blessed. Blessed could be like as in short, ye olde way of saying blessed. Could also be erosion. Turn that off for a sec. But the first thing we need to do is really go to the library. So I'll turn this on. We'll have a bumble. I also need to go outside and get the shrine again. Hello, Dark Vamp, you alright? We're making some notes to prepare us for puzzle times, which we've solved the riddle. Mostly thanks to Odin pointing out that I'd actually started doing the riddle the wrong way up. And now it makes more sense. I just want to go see if we can get the shrine again, because if we can get the shrine, then we can rinse and repeat getting to that area. If we haven't got the shrine, that's also why I picked the blue colour on the scepter. You're doing better. Good. I'm still too warm. It's not as warm today. It's a bit cloudy, so it feels a bit close and humid. I think today was the day we were supposed to have rain and we didn't, which also doesn't help. So, I need to give 29 coins to get Blessing of the Monk. That now deals with part of the issue of getting back into that area. I also assume if we do the lantern puzzle, if I fuck it up, I can't reset by leaving and going back in again. I assume that if I somehow blunder, that's it for the day. I don't know enough. I also don't like that these are still here. These are silhouettes, right? That one sort of corresponds. But I feel like that one... that's not there. That's not there. And I'm like, is this... For ages I've been like, is this a silhouette? I will want lots of steps, actually, depending on how I handle it. I'm crying in a corner. So, I'd like to have the library today. Because I'd like to go back and look at this book. Let's take the workshop. Ah. Didn't expect to get that, but that's actually really fucking useful, because we will need that to look at the book, I think. There it is. Stunning. How did it know? There's an apple. Play. So these books... Oh my god, Camaro. 93 months, that's absurd. What the fuck? What? Chronic dental... Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope you're not waiting long. Those are horrific. Cliff had one. And also a sprained foot that was almost healed up that's come back in full force today, and an asthma flare-up. Hopefully you'll be capable of hobbling to Pride tomorrow. God. I'm all right. I'm a bit warm. I'm not... I'm having a hay fever time, but I'm not that. God, I hope you can go to Pride tomorrow, but please also don't overdo it. If you know in the back of your mind you're not capable, please stay at home and rest. Today is 25... Excuse me, let me just check. 26 degrees outside. Normally, I'd be like, this is a bit too warm. Currently, this is one of the coolest days we've had. Like, it's ridiculous. 29, sorry, not 20, 19 degrees. It was 19 degrees when I got up this morning before 8 o'clock. All right, Tathra. I'm working for McDonald's now. I can't... Genuinely, that phrase has been ruined. The Waters of the West Spring. Oh, fuck. We had this thing as well. So, Tended Rose Vine. I think is an anagram. The end of the spiral is near. You plan to go for a run? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that is frustrating. But better that it did it now as opposed to when you were on the run. Oh no, Orbital. So you could make a Pride. It does suck. Because it's like, obviously, it's not... It's your, like, local one, isn't it? Which is always nice. Sorry, I'm thinking. Oh no, this. Okay, West Spring Secret Passage. It's fine. I think this was the clue that got us. This was the clue that got us to the secret passage in the first place with the book and the water. So this I think is dealt with. Tended Rosevine. I think is an anagram. Do I care enough about it to solve? Part of me is like, it's by a spiral. Is it some bullshit like, will it never end? And also, do I have a space for it in my diary of bullshit? No. I feel like I wrote Tended Rose. Oh, wait, did I write it down in the library? What's the library? Page 16. Oh, no, I definitely didn't. Because the library has only got one entry, which seems like a massive oversight at the time, and it really was. I had just made an entire section for books. I don't know. If I write it down here, I need to. Oh god, the contents page. I can't fail my own contents page system. That would be the end of it, wouldn't it? If I start just not writing down page numbers, we're going to be fucked. That's page 23. You're page 24. You're page 25. 26. So you'll be 27. No. Hold on. Okay. So let's put you on page 29. And you are the library books. Still water. Library books. God, that's a mess. This title is a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace. Is the end of the drawing of the vine the symbol for what? The end of the drawing of the vine. The symbol for no, I don't think it is. I think it's just a bit of a coincidence. I see what you're saying. I think that's just a vine. Because I feel like if that was a little bit more obvious, it would stick out to us like West Spring and Passages does. Maybe. So this is a question mark, right? So tended rosevine. I feel like it's going to be an anagram, and it's going to be a question. End is available to us. So, like, does it even? Are there enough D's? Is that it? I don't think it is. No. Does it? Oh, motherfuckers, no, it is. Oh, no. No. No, it's not. There was a leftover R. It's not does it even end. It's does it never end. That's what it said. Does it never end? A spiral, not a loop? Is that kind of shite? I think that's what it says. I think it's an anagram for does it never end. That is my professional opinion. So I think that book is dealt with. We also have this book. Now, this is where we get bullshit, right, with this thing. I thought also I'd written this down somewhere, but wherever it is in this book, I couldn't tell you. So I'm going to write it down again. Also, I did look before, but I don't think there's anything hidden in the watermarks or anything. I think they're just there. Hold up, let me do that so the key turns up. Thank you. So, a hidden hue. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. 3 colours to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. A hidden hue. So, from prism pristine, I'm going to assume that means white, or, yeah, prism. What happens if you put light through a prism? One of the top music albums of all time. So that's how you get rainbow effects, right? So for prism pristine, 3 paths convene. Three lines of light. 3 shades foreseen. Three colours to count. Prism light refraction, yeah. I know, I'm worried because there's lanterns downstairs. And obviously this is happening, but it's like, God. There's a hidden hue. How are we finding that? So a theory that I had, I think, when we looked at this the first time was it's relating to all of the colors of rooms and the colors in the game, right? So if I quickly refer back to the other prism stuff from the Atelier, three primary colors, 3 primary paths. Don't go where the path leads, is what the Atelier says. This book says from prism pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. Are those 3 primary colours? 3 colours to count, a sum of 18. I'm assuming maybe the sum of 18 is the number of letters of the 3 colours put together. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. So is this eliminating all the colours but one? Is this saying that we need to do something to see some more colours? Who could say? I do also know that downstairs there is also a bit that says the prism, and then it lists all of the colours spelt fully in the order they turn up in the map. So it goes green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. So that's 6 colours. So, God, unless it's black again, but it can't be black. Black is not a colour. Sort of. Yes, it could be. So I'm trying to work out how many letters there are in 3 colors, right? So hang on, let me just write them out in the order that they're here so I can actually refer to them. Also, I keep calling violet rooms purple rooms, and they're not. For the sake of like this puzzle, they have to be the correct type. It shouldn't be. It's yeah, because it's not. It's like an absence of color, isn't it? Slash light, whatever. If so, if I was to take sum of 18, you want, so if it's a sum of 18, but it's 3 colors to count. Oh, fuck, hang on. A sum of 18. There's only one possible combination. Hello, Dog Bomb. Indigo is violet in this, so it is only listing also I hope you're well. It's only listing the ones in the game, so it only includes green, violet, yellow, red, blue, and orange. If we're going off of the color list that it gave us downstairs, I'm good. Yes, apart from this puzzle, which I love that we're still here and still doing them, but now I'm like, this is effectively take everything you learned in the main game and apply it again, but harder. So yeah, if we take that color combination in that order, and we look at 3 colors to count a sum of 18, violet has 6 letters, yellow has 6 letters, orange has 6 letters. That's the only possible combination, right? You taking my money again? Like, to be fair, we paid the shrine, which was the important thing. More coins. What am I going to buy? So, like, yeah, with that, with a sum of 18, it's violet, yellow, and orange, which I wouldn't consider them primary colours. Sorry, I wouldn't I'd consider yellow a primary colour. Then maybe that's the point of it as well. Maybe you're supposed to take both of them. So where it says like 3 primary colours, 3 primary paths, don't go where the path leads. Are we only doing violet and orange? Is that possible? Am I only using violet and orange coloured corridors to go up the map? Thanks to the dice. But then also, what's this hidden one? Are there any alternatives to colour name addition? What? Can you rephrase? Where's the other bit of this? Did I write anything else? Where's it gone? I feel like the other things that we've learnt don't reworded. What if it's not the names of the colours that are added to 18? What else is there? Wait, please, no hints. Taff was already giving me something. Also, before I forget, ads will be coming in 4.5 minutes' time. If you're not subscribed on Twitch, please use that time to grab drinks, snacks, practice self-care, get up and have a stretch, that sort of thing. I suspect I will still be staring into the void when you get back. Which would mean that we would be sat here for like 7 minutes. Is this the moment when we start smelling colours? Also, I should add, for the sake of the poem, I have written down colours with the American spelling, but it is hurting my soul. What if it's not the names of colours that are added to 18? The fuck else am I adding to 18? Please hold. Yeah, yeah, Absad, please next time wait for me to say yes or no before doing hints. Thank you. Only doing fucking orange. No, surely no. Where Sharon, and then oh, 17, 18, and 1920. Okay, it's not that. For the record, there are 20 orange lanterns on the map as it stands. So that's too many, isn't it? Though maybe that's not all of them, sorry. Did I just count all of them, or did I actually map them? Please hold whilst I just work out what the fuck I just did. You start in the vestibule. You've got basically the top of the map, you have to come in from a specific way because it's closed off. I think it's 4 colours instead of 3. What combinations go up to 18? Well, I don't think it's going to be red. There's so many fucking red. There are some yellow. There is 1 blue. The green only exists in like the bottom corner of the map. Hang on. You know what? Let's just make this easier for ourselves. Let me just count the colours. The number of coloured rooms. Because that would help, wouldn't it? So we've got, start with, it's going to be green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. There's 1 blue lantern. If we're counting lanterns, since that was heavily hinted at, so although I was sort of looking at it anyway, because I was like, how do we feasibly get there with what colours? It may not be this, but let's just do it so that we know. The green, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green lanterns. Oh god, this is where I accidentally miss one and we get in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 violet rooms. So I think that's probably not happening. Yellow, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The subtitles are just, they're running their keep. I don't think it could be that. Could it? Maybe it could be. Hang on. Well, there's nothing that adds to 18 unless I've like miscounted. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy shit, there's actually 12. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's actually 12. 12 yellow lanterns, not 11. God help us all. There's going to be horrific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are still 8 green lanterns. Not 100% on the violet. I think 26, but who knows? Red, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, fuck, I might miss one. Horrific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then orange, I counted them, but I forgot what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, in theory, there are 8 green lanterns, 26 violet lanterns, 12 yellow, 28 red, 1 blue, and 22 orange, which means that in their current situation, they could not make 18. However, oh God, what if I have to do numerical core shit on it? Get to 18. But why do I need to get to, well, I suppose I need to get to 18 to confirm which ones I'm using. God, what have we done? Is that what we need to do? And how do the weird rooms fit in? It's the contrast of the Hidden Hue poem with the other poem. A hint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. All a bit weird. Hello, Sarge. Yes, more puzzles. We've reached the point at which I'm like, what the fuck is happening on this magical adventure where we're now so far under the house that we're in a weird, weird new land. But in order to get back down there, I need to find the secret puzzle, the secret passage, at least. Mab has is either lurking or might have was off to make coffee. I think Mab's just like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, you're lurking. How do you feel, Mab, about these puzzles? I like the complexity, not from a me having to solve them, but from a like, it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad that this is there. For those of us that hate ourselves enough to try and do these things. How do you fit together? Because we haven't got a lantern. Like, do we need to be bringing down a light source to this place? Or because obviously there's lanterns on the goddamn ceiling. Three colours to count, a sum of 18. Oh, yes. We don't need a lot to get back to the secret passage situation. We literally just need the secret passage. Hello, bookshop. I don't think you'll be super helpful currently. Oh, fuck me, the wine cellar. Did we establish there's a puzzle in the wine cellar? Or were we just referring to the crest? In the wine cellar. It was the crest. Oh, fuck it, I'll put you there. Take some gems. Because there's shit in here that's just there. You know? That looks like it's got a message in it. The riddle, yes, the riddle mentions a crest. Maybe a baron's crest. Oh, wait, hang on. What does the thing say? These vying plans forge Baron Crest among Hume blessed. We have technically already used this. This is the one of the crests. We have already used this for the numeric core. I still hate that this room looks like a fucking Resident Evil puzzle. That's part of the problem. Especially the trio of gems. I don't like it. I don't like the whole thing. There are technically colours on there. Well, I sort of. Does that relate to this? There's also like bottles in here, varying bottles. It's like who can say? I think we may need to work out what. Oh God, we need to work out something that we're doing. We do need to get back. I do need to unlock the ability to get that place back. Do we think so? It's just. Is it just the secret passage currently that lets us in there? That is a genuine question, as opposed to me theorizing aloud. No spoilers, please. Can we theoretically put other stuff in there? That has that like so like the treasure trove has that door bit, or is that still not open to us because we haven't done the other bit? That is a genuine question because there's more. Please do spoil the crest in the wine cellar. I'm actually fine with you doing that at this point. But I think we're all a little bit like we know that there's a number on it. We know there's numerical cause. I can see there's a swan on it. There's a holly. I assume a holly tree. There's also some spades and some water. So if I was having to pull a colour out of this or something, it would be like red, green, and blue. The crest of the wine cellar is 4 numbers instead of 1. Yeah, and leads you to the box of the vault. Which is where we get the what? The pig stand. The note with 4-letter words. The one we found, right? So we have done it. Because we had to do numerical core code puzzle on it. So yeah, we have done it for clarity. I just forgot that pig sand is the first 2 words of the note that we translated. And was just like, wait, there's sand? What is this? So yeah, basically that's it for what's in here. But it feels like more of a room. But yeah, thank you for technically not spoiling, but also asking if it's okay to remind me because I'd forgotten. But it feels like this thing could move. I feel like after the, you know, the utility box, power box thing, that whole area moves. It's like, I don't trust anything. I mean, you know, there's an entire another version of this fucking thing below the house now. I will take storeroom. And what we'd ideally like, I think, is the secret passage, because we know that one works. That is, again, a question, though. Regarding the secret passage, does it have to be the secret passage that goes in there to get to the atelier at this point? Or do other rooms that have another door in work? What's the yes to? Which yes? If you have infinite ammo and skip the first nemesis boss fight, then a trapdoor opens up which leads you to the treasure vault with a million coins in. Nice. Do we need the secret passage? Okay, cool. But we all know that there's some other shit in there that's blocked up that's not related to the secret passage. Or okay. Let's do laboratory. I don't really know what we're doing here. I may as well just run an experiment. I'll take an. Actually, no, I don't want an aquarium. We need this. No, we can't have more shit to the draft pool. I'm cancelling. I'm not doing an experiment. What a wild change of events. Next to orange. Nice. Okay. I mean, you tried. I don't know what this is doing here. Having some sort of identity crisis. Sir, you are not orange. Please leave. The tunnel is not going to help there at all. I'll put the Great Hall here. So funny. Hey, it's gone. It's not in the draft pool. I'm going to go back to the entrance hall. We'll just leave that there. Ignore it. You tried. Thank you, Odin. At least it's not there anymore. Oh, God, it's the gallery. I mean, okay. Sure. Get you out of the way, I suppose. I can't tell the archive what it can and can't be. I can when it's turning up in a draft pool that it doesn't belong to, but also it's bullying the orange rooms out of the space. But also, if I pick it, it screws me for seeing anything as well. The bastard. Hi, Michael. You're right. I am going to pick the break room actually. Because I would like to get some more keys. Oh shit, hang on, let me come out of this. Use that in case it times out. Try again. Here we go. Come on, orange. Sir, you have already appeared. You should not be here again. I'm going to redraw. And I think it... What is it? We'll find out. There it is. Michael, we had orange, and the archives decided it was going to take up a spot. You lost your second game. You have 45 minutes before game 3. Oh. Right, here we are. We have achieved secret passage. Is there anything else we want to do? Because we basically just need this, don't we? I'm going to isolate. Good. Get more steps for tomorrow. That's a good shout, actually. Didn't think about that. I was protecting the only space, yeah. Especially considering the archives is a dickhead anyway, Michael. Because not only was it invading an only space, but also, if I'd have picked it, it would have basically erased the identity of one of the 3 picks every time that you went to draft a new room. You can't see who they are. Almost like you've read it off the wiki. Yes. I'll take it. We're in a weird sort of space now where it's like... going on. Morning room. Oh no, that's for gems. That's not for steps. Yes. Oh well. Yeah, mostly I was just annoyed because it took up a perfectly good spot. We needed a specific room. I do not need more alerts, David, thank you. A time room. I'm going to redraw because it should. Oh, fuck. You know what? We're all looking for the sauna, aren't we? Pool isn't in play. But the sauna isn't either. I will take the mail room, though. Did I feel the desk? No. Feel the floor. I think that would be helpful. No. Well, we're just sort of trying to see if we could just grab any extra shit for tomorrow. Steps being, I think, the main thing. But that's not something you can gift me currently. You could freeze my account. That's not going to help me either. Sure. I'm about to lose a gem. Is that actually locked? That's so rude. I'm not unlocking that. Thanks, piano. Is the pool just not turned up? I don't need the gems, but I guess if I take them, then chat can steal them tomorrow. It might make them feel good. Weird being... no. Weird being in this house now. After we spent so long just fucking about downstairs. Oop. I suppose, well, I was going to say key card actually might be helpful, but hold fire for a sec. The break room, yeah, is spelt with the A that holds the pool balls together, whatever that's called. I know what it's called, but Rack, thank you. Yeah, you rack them up. The ball triangle. I think you can. Some people call it a triangle, because it is. Right, triangle rack. There you go. Just for funsies. Right. There's not really a lot extra we can do. Even if we get up the map. Oh, I'll do that. There was maybe the potential of the pool and something. But I think it might be best if we go back to the secret passage, reset the day, and then go downstairs again? Or maybe not? I think the main issue is not knowing what we're taking first and where from the clues. How many steps do I start the day with? Some. Some? Maybe 70? So yeah, it's somewhere around the high 60s, 70. I don't know anymore either. Too warm. Oh, it's time for booster meds as well, just to help with dealing with the heat. Might help with the brain power. 70 should be enough. Oh, fucking what? Definitely. Oh god. God, what are we doing? The issue I have is I do not know. Oh god, if you forgot yours this morning, yeah, please, if you're supposed to have taken some medication, please do. I'm using performance enhancing drugs. Yeah, they're so performance enhancing that on the pack it says may cause drowsiness.
Has anyone in chat forgotten to take their medication?
Which I assume is only for peeps with ADHD, and I'm like, I don't know. Be careful, it'll make you a bit drowsy. Technically, speed. It's a controlled substance. You might get addicted, but you also have a very specific neurodivergent trait where you forget to do things like take meds. Like, very. Anyway. Is it supposed to do the opposite? No, so with folks with ADHD, what it actually does is it chills the brain out a bit. To briefly, like, vaguely summarize everything. There's also different types, and also different types of ADHD, but mostly it just quiets the brain down. So that instead of your RAM, like the internal RAM of your computer running at 400% capacity, it's maybe running at like 150. You close some browser windows. But if you don't have that brain structure, and partially it's I think down to like dopamine levels, and it's to do with like either you don't produce enough in your brain, or you don't like efficiently convert it. Like it can be a couple of different things. There's still quite a lot of research that's going on about it all, but predominantly it's something to do with that mechanism. So, like, coffee has an interesting effect with ADHD because it's kind of ticking that little dopamine box because we're like, coffee, lovely. Eventually, if you have enough caffeine, your body's still going to respond like it's on that much caffeine, but your brain may not necessarily psychologically get the hint. And yeah, so ADHD meds basically help with that interaction. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that like physiologically outside of your brain. So as I said, coffee, if I was to have loads and loads and loads of coffee, I'd still get handshakes and that, but I wouldn't necessarily feel jittery up here. This is also, yeah, not medical advice. So that's kind of why it's like, oh, everything's a bit more chill. Not always, though. Right, I'm going to go into the secret passage. Unless I'm doing anything else with this day, I'm going to stand in the secret passage and end the day. And then we're going to have to deal with the consequences of this place that we're going to. Which, if you've not seen it all, like before, if you've not been here for a couple of weeks or seen this area in blueprints, you're going to be like, what the actual shit is this? Have you fallen inside the map? I genuinely saw the space that we'll be going to on TikTok like 2 weeks or so after the game came out, like a flash of it briefly, and thought someone had broken the game. I did not realise until much later. We have fallen into the map. That was a horrible time. That was a scary, horrible time. I did not know what we were going to do about that. No, the Atelier is not orange. But it is inside the secret passage. I'll tell you what, I'll take the money with me. Just so that you can spend it. I'll take this. Because it's fun. Wait a minute. Do you have any relation to what's going on downstairs? Sorry, this scepter can help you like make floor plans more common depending on the color that you pick. So a part of me is like, I'm gonna pick black. Because technically this game considers black a color. Again, we know how we feel about that. But with that logic, if black is on that list, am I drawing floor plans? I might be. I'm not. I'm just taking it with me. It's my scepter. I have the birthright to it. I'm also not probably going to be doing any lockpicking, but also dice-wise, we might not be using the dice, just as a heads up. So, today, I think priority, if you're going to give me things, for now, would be steps. Because where we're going to be doing a lot of walking, possibly. Incoming steps. 94 steps. There's totally not a secret ending with the crown and the scepter, which we've done. Is that the sitting on the throne thing? Is that the secret ending? Was there another fucking secret ending with the crown and scepter? Oh, for context, you say this no matter what. But we have done the sit on the throne with the thing, haven't we? Oh no, of course we have, because we have to get to the throne of the blueprints to open the fucking door in here. Sorry, I'm just having a small crisis. Literally forgetting what's behind this door. That thing. We have to do the crown and the scepter to get through this door. It could be true. This is the problem with it. It's the delight of this game and the problem of this game. It could be true. It could be a bullshit. Right. Three primary colours, three primary paths, it says that, right? Then it says the prism, green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. And it also says don't go where the path leads, ... Then there's various things scattered around here. But all of these, you've got these. You have these on this map. Is there anything else? There's also this thing. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Ranks and files should be odd. Oh, this is discussing the 9x5, etc. layout. 12 dead ends. Oh, that... Is that a clue to the trophy challenge as well? I think there might be... There could be 12 dead ends here. Staked claim. Oh, that's the acre plot. This is basically like the initial setup of everything, so there's just notes everywhere. Sarge, have a good sleep. Thank you. We might need some luck. Where we're going. Lots of luck. So yeah, from Prison Pristine, three paths convene. Now, hold up. Also, 1 second. Why is the neighborhood... Oh no, it's alright. I want to double check something. Yeah. So from Prison Pristine, three paths convene or converge or join. Where's my map? How would I know which is... I mean, Prison Pristine is what? Here? Is there a key place where there are like three colours that convene? Because... Motherfuckers, there is. This is theoretically talking about taking the colours, all the colours, and looking at where once we enter the area, three different coloured lanterns meet at a crossroads. There is technically only one space where that happens after rank 1. And very weirdly, it's right next to the gallery, which is the first of the rooms on the map. Prison Pristine sounds like a fun drag name. It does. You're going from the gallery. Then what? Three lines of light, 3 shades or scene. 3 colours to count. A sum of 18. But those 3 colours that converge do not make 18. And it also means you're going through all of the fucking colours. Also, it says don't go where the path leads in the other bit. So, am I not going to that path? Do I have to stay away from all crossroads that have 3 different colours in? High species. I feel like there would be a lot of there's like crystal jewel things that you sew onto outfits. A lot of that going on with Prison Pristine. Waterfall dresses. Is that what they are? Welcome to me being confused. I know that's nothing new. Let me show you the space that we're going into, everybody. Oh. That's the single blue lantern. That's the only blue lantern in the map. I don't like it. Also, everything that's this corridor area doesn't use steps. If I enter any rooms in here, those use steps. So yeah, you would. This is the thing. If you didn't know what was going on and you saw this at a glance, you'd be like, the textures are broken. Where someone when we first entered here a few weeks back was feeling a bit unwell, and I was just like, please don't. It's all right. You're not tripping with the flu. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, I do not know. Because I'm getting conflicting information from the poems versus the puzzle box versus everything else about telling me what a path is, but then is saying I can't go down the path. I also don't like things like a hue of wisdom to turn us right. So I'm like, are we referring to like nations and what they're known for? A shade of rain. I think it rains a lot in Araja, which is purple. Maybe. Oh no, but there's the other place where it rains loads with the storms, which might be yellow or gold. I've got too many ideas, and I'm not sure what to do with them. So I will accept Athra a hint about... I think the main issue is the count to 18 as well. So we've got, for those of you who've joined later, here's what we're working with. We've got several riddles that we've assembled. I've made a map of the space with all the rooms in. The first line is beginning and end. Omega. We have 3 primary colours, 3 primary paths. Then we have don't go where the path leads. We have the prism written down in this order. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue and orange. Which is the order of the corridors, starting lanterns. We also have these buying plans forge Baron Crest among large house bless, which we're not 100% sure whether that's related to this specific moment in time. We also have the puzzle boxes which say through lantern light and sketches cast, a hint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light and shadows past, We seek what's left of the lies we cast. That's very one ring to rule them all coded, isn't it? That one. And then a hidden hue, which is the poem from the library, was from prism pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colours to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen. Where could 3 paths convene naturally, logically? At a crossroads? In Rome? Sorry, that's roads. At a room that's got 3 doorways? I almost said 3 holes in it. In this blueprint. Oh, sorry. 3 paths convene. Oh, actually, also, when it says paths, are we talking about... We're not talking about, like, just one rank up. We're talking about, like, multiple steps and lights, aren't we? Or are we? Where could they convene? I mean, there's quite a few. There's the gallery is on rank 2, and like 2 down from that is the cloister, which has like 4 fucking doorways. I start with 5 colours but end with 3. How? What, by having a breakdown, basically? Well, I mean, green, basically, the this entire bit of the map is just a dead end. Don't say sure. I don't like it. I don't like sure. That could mean sure. Or it could mean sure. So not green. No, well, are we going... I have a follow-up question. Are we going through rooms as part of the path? Or are we just looking at path, like the hallway? Because if we're just looking at the hallway, then green doesn't work. Okay, we're just... Oh, God. The yes. So was that yes for just the hallway? Or... No, I am going through rooms. Fuck, if I'm going through rooms, we have a tiny problem. Because I don't know what side the doors are on. When we made the map, we didn't mark which sides any of the doors of the rooms were on. So... Sure. Also, I don't get how the 5 colours ending with 3... where are we meeting? Are we meeting in the vestibule? Before we go to the other area? Are we meeting in a sensible place? Like the billiard room? This is a blueprint of the original house. What was the goal? To get to room 46. So I want to get to the vestibule. Because the vestibule is just in front of room 46, which is shut. The vestibule is surrounded by violet, red, and orange. Vestibule, not the vestibule. The vestibule... God, there's a really awkward path all the way up the right-hand side of the map. where you basically can just go all the way up there. Doesn't really answer the question of the fuck I'm doing. Because also I don't get how the specific, like, highlighted rooms fit into it. Unless they don't, and it's just there to indicate that it's the same place. Can I draw paths to the vestibules, the colours? If that's the plat. What, on this map? Well, not without ruining the entire map. Ruining it. Already shit. There's only a couple of ways that you can go for it, really, because there's a lot of dead ends around the vestibule. So you have to enter the vestibule from either the south or the east. Pencil exists, not in this house. Hang on. South or east or... it's so... the vestibule, right? 4 doors to the vestibule. To the west, the vestibule goes to an orange lantern. However, there's dead ends all the fuck up everywhere there. South is a red lantern. East is a violet lantern. So you could theoretically go out of the vestibule to the east, go up, like, to the north, and then all the way across the right, and then all the way down. Oh, actually, are there dead ends? Wait a minute. There are technically dead ends if we get the rooms. The fact we didn't write the doorways is possibly the biggest mistake we've made. Me. I think I need a more clearer hint, because I don't quite understand how we're doing the paths. How I'm doing 3 paths, what the paths need to comprise of. Do they need to include all the rooms that have been highlighted? Because for everyone's sanity, you start at the prism. You end at the vestibule. So I start at the prism, I start at G and then move to V, Y, well, B is right at the end, so that makes it, there's only one there. You end at the vestibule, there are 3 paths to get you there. Do I need to take all 3? So, what's stopping me just walking up the entirety of the right-hand side of the map? The prism is the door you enter from. Okay. Technically, no. So I could have done that the entire... I guess the qualifying thing is, what the fuck opens this door? It must be done in one colour. Okay. Well, in that case, I return to my statement that it's probably orange. And I also... Do we also need to go through the rooms that are highlighted, or is that not relevant? Actually, the kitchen is not accessible if I'm doing that. Can I make a path through the orange lanterns that ends at the vestibule? I'm pretty sure I can. Hello, Soph. Welcome to Mild Confusion. I think I can. It might come down to the trophy room. Actually, no, it doesn't come down to the trophy room. There's a path there. Then try that. Yeah, I think I can. Which, I mean, thing is, I would have guessed to do that anyway. Because that's like, looking at the map, it's the only one where there's an equal spread of orange. Orange. We don't need to go in there. We don't go there. We go orange. Then we go across here. Where I get it horribly wrong. I suggest you draw it. We're in it now. Orange. It's too late. It's too late. We're going in. Just where it'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Soph. Yeah, it's all right. It's just a bit gnarly looking, so I've covered it. Do I need to stick? No, actually, the solarium is completely surrounded by other colours, so we're not doing that. We need to go all the way down here. And go in the dining room. Uh-oh. Orange to go through 6 rooms. This is the dining room. Yes. This is the hallway. Dining room. Yeah. Dining room to here. Orange. Then we need to go round here. Orange. We can ignore the corridor. Yes. And go up here to the foundation. Cross the foundation. Orange. Oh, then it gets funny. Orange. Trophy room. All the way... Yeah, all the way to the end. Billiard room. West Wing Hall. Gymnasium. Foyer. Archives. Chapel. Festival. Motherfucker. What the fuck is this? This was not the true path. Okay. Good to know. No, but process of elimination. So it's not orange. I'm fine with this. Maybe it's another colour. I just fucking think. Now this is the bit that's not annoying me. But in my head, I'm still very conscious of that single blue lantern that is fucking about back in rank 1. And I'm like, why are you there? Maybe it's another colour. Is it you muttered? But it's not orange. This is the thing. This is why I'm like, all the poetry shit. I'm like, is there something where we're changing a colour? Is there something where by doing something... It's up to you. It's not up to me. Just as an aside, I love these answers. Please never stop. But also, politely, fuck you. So it's not orange. Now I assume that I am going to have to restart the day in order to try again. Right? Also, if you're not subscribed, firstly, please consider doing so because you support this absolute shitfest and you get some Pokemon emotes and other things. But also, there will be ads coming in on Twitch. in 3.5-ish minutes time. Please use that time to grab drinks, snacks, etc. Take your meds, do your laundry. I should be able to do it now. I think basically, if I'd been doing it on my own, that's where we would have gone. It would have been, I'm going to pick orange because that's the only one that consistently looks like a path, right? And gone from there. Now, I can return to the... Does it reset it? Hello, Winter. You don't need to restart. Actually, I suppose it's the vestibule, isn't it? When you leave the vestibule, all the doors lock. Let's, Nice. Alright, so... green does not go up the map. It lives in the bottom... We use this map for illustration purposes. The green basically sits in this bottom corner, right? So, green, I feel like, is not going to be able to do anything. Yellow is also too bitty. Like, it's dotted around too much. Blue, there is only one lantern. Unless I'm like fucking Jean-Luc Picard being interrogated by the Romulans, which at this point, this could just all be this could just all be that. Red. Now, red, around the vestibule as well, there is only violet and red that are left. Right? Good luck, Michael. So immediately, the vestibule is only surrounded by 3 colours. We've knocked off orange. So now it has to be either violet, which I think is... Oh, actually, is it... Yeah, no. It's highly reliant on the passageway, but it could be doable. Red is also maybe possible. But red is the primary colour. If we're going down the colours, right? So I'm going to say we'll start with violet. Oh shit. We'll start with violet if I can find my way back home. What room is this? Hang on. Oh, the vestibule. Oh yeah, so we need to go up here. Excuse me. All the way round. It could be red, but red is a primary colour. So by that logic, I'm eliminating it for now. I also think it's less well placed for rooms, but I could be wrong. 30 seconds on the incoming ads. Right, I'm just going to do that just to make sure that I know it's reset, but just in case. We need to go to violet and give it a go with red last. I can't wait for red to be the color. Although actually it probably is red because of the thematic shit. But we're doing violet now because I'm standing in front of it. So tough titties. Got half an hour left of this, and then I can go and scream into the void. Do you reckon that anyone's like, Simon's not been seen for a while? It's day 74. He has technically found room 46. All the lights have been turned on, etc. But he's not responding to anything. The staff could also technically turn up from this point on and like help him with things. So where are they? It's still been 30 minutes. Oh god. Hope so. The hallway is a no. So we go this way. We go past the solarium and give the solarium a wave. Hello. And we are going to go, I think... Oh, no. We're not going into the breakfast nook. We're going down here. We go... Right, this is the bit where it might be a bit dodgy. The trophy room is there. Actually, the trophy room curves around the right way. The passageway... Oh, yeah. No, it has to be the trophy room. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs, it's not. Get back out. I don't know if that's broken it, because technically I haven't walked into a lantern. The West Wing... Yeah, the West Wing Hall. There. Through the passageway. Then we have to go down. And this way. And then... up here. And... this is where it gets dodgy. We are going to be going this way. Into the den. Out of the den here. Here. Then... into the pump room. Yeah, into the pump room. Coat check is through that wall. But we're going to be going up here. And then round. And then down. And then in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not purple. Or violet. Is it going to be red? Now, this is the thing. Do we think it's red? Oh no, who could have foreseen this? Or do we think I'm going to do red and it's going to say it's not the true path? Because I just don't know anymore. I'd like to hope it is red. I do feel like the primary colours is a bit rude. When... if it is red, because red is a primary colour. Sure, yeah. Well, if you were stuck in ATELIER, it was not violet. We're now trying red, and I'm scared if it's red. Because, well, I'm not scared if it's red, but a part of me is very, very distrusting about this. Up here, the library should be there. Yep. Don't need to go there. We can go up here to the observatory. No, we cannot. We can go to the east wing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Back up. Wrong way. Cloister. Cross the cloister. And then up here. And we're going to go up here. Think. Hang on. Yeah, no. No. No, no, no. Round this corner. Then it gets a bit funky. Okay, this should... is this the conference room? No, that is the parlour. Gone. This is... yeah, okay. So up here. This is the conference room? Yes. So not that. Here. Then we get this. We need to go all the way down here to the... ooh. The pool. Shit, the pool is not accessible from there. Or is it? Hang on. I'm getting me... yeah, okay. So this is the foyer we can't get into. The pool is here. Cannot access it. Servants' quarters. There. They're a dead end. So... wait a minute, I'm an idiot. Hold up. Hang on. I looked at the foyer. I did not look behind me at the goddamn gymnasium. There it is. And then there's the red. Okay, we're fine. We're back on board. We are then going to go into the archives. We're going to go straight across the archives. We're going to go down here. And then into the pool. And then this should be the vestibule. What did I fucking say? Not gonna be that. Little Jurassic Park finger waggle. Primary colour. Who could have foreseen this? Who could have foreseen? It's not red. Now what? Now well, I've got blue, yellow, and green. Thanks to the steps bit. Now what? 5 red rooms, 6 orange rooms, 7 violet rooms make 18. What? So it's, hang on, is that what it asks you to do? Hold on. This is a question. This is not me asking the answer, but the puzzle box's riddle. Does the 3 lines, a hint, a hue, a shade, pertain to nations' colours? I am asking that, yes. Not what they are, but I am asking. A hint of truth, a hue of wisdom, a shade of rain. Would suggest to me, yeah, nation's colours. So, like, for example, I know that one of the fuckers has really bad stormy weather, and I feel like it's gold or yellow. But then there might have been rain on the Arajan stamp, the purple one. A hue of wisdom, there is a nation that's, like, really intellectual. And a hint of truth could be referring to the whole, like, blue, red, black thing. Then I assume, potentially, that those colours are also the colours we've just tried. Possibly. So what rooms were I going through? 3 colours to count, sum of 18. The one left hidden remains to be seen. How am I converting? Excuse me. Because we're not, it's not a case of like there are 19 rooms on the board. We cross all the others off 2 times. Surely not expecting me to path through every single one of those rooms. Because some of them are on the opposite side of the... I mean, it could be. Some of the opposite side of the board. What's annoying me is it's the one left hidden remains to be seen. It's that bit where I'm like... Because also, we didn't path through all of these rooms. As part of the highlighted rooms on that map. As part of that whole thing. So, theoretically, where's that gone? Hang on. Where's the other riddle? Three colours to count a sum of 18. So yeah, from Prison Pristine, 3 paths convene. So there are 3 coloured paths from the entrance. 3 lines of light, 3 shades of steam. Those being red, orange, and violet. Not through path. So if you're left with unless the path is the path. Hang on. 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades were seen. 3 colours to count a sum of 18. But the path left hidden remains to be seen. A hint of truth, hue of wisdom, and shade of red. I need to look at the stamps. Double check that one. Track is streaming Claire Obscure. Yeah, we will probably go over there and say hi. That sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Where are the stamps? Oh, good God. Where are the stamps? Oh no. Oh no. Postcards and realms. That's not helpful. I put the stamps somewhere awkward, haven't I? Like in... Oh, artwork and stamps. Which I've actually signposted elsewhere. Hold up. Vera Shaw's. Iraja is the Eastern Reigns. Purple. Did I just not write down? I think we just got to a point there where I just stopped writing things down. Thought we had some more about people's weather patterns. But maybe that is because cross-checked with the other book thing. Puerto Rico is hot and sunny and they have tortoises. Can't remember what Vera has. Morajai is the seafaring one. Seek what's left of the lies we cast. This is the other issue, is I'm like, is this to do with the Arch Aries, Arinda Aries bollocks? There's a red and a blue and a black thing going on. With Fen Aries, Arinda Aries, etc. And the fact that we've got black as a colour is also throwing me, because again, that's the secret colour. I'm just looking at the Arajan page whilst I've got it open. I just want to see if there's a BL. I don't think BL is here as a word. So I think that there's some... One of the riddles uses blessed. BLEST. And I think that is just supposed to be blessed, but an old shorthand way of saying it. I do not know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. In Fog We Are Lost, in Fire We Are Found is the official Fen Aries red flag stamp thing. What is the tint of truth? What is the hue of wisdom? What is the shade of rain? And why is lies relevant? That is a question, isn't it? Is this within the lore of the game, like colors wise, or is this just from a metaphysical perspective? Bring Bayonetta. Oh shit! What? Oh no! Why is Bayonetta there? Yes, within the lore of the game. So, Stormy, right, excuse me, we're just going to refer back to the Realm book for a second. Rainy, stormy, different climates. Academic. Is a specific thing. So I would say the hue of wisdom is the academic peoples. The shade of rain is going to be the rainy peoples. The tint of truth. I know the colours. Oh, are these just the doodads? These are just the colours. These are literally just the clues. Sorry, this is what I was asking for. Truth and lies. I know the colours of truth and lies. Do I? Is it blue and red? Is it symbolic? Once again, is there some bollocks that involves that single blue lantern? And am I going to be pissed off? The answer is probably yes. Oh. I don't like Sam's got it, and I'm just sitting here going. Wait a minute. No, don't say yes. Like, you think I've got what I'm doing. Which yes are we saying? Also, which yes are we saying yes to? The Blue Lantern is important. Yes, oh, I know I'll be pissed off. That's the thing. That's the delight and also horror of the whole thing. I know it's coming. And I'm mildly irate that I can't see it coming, but I know it's there. It's like, when is it happening? Let's at least remove ourselves from here. The Blue Lantern is important, but how am I doing something with it? True is blue and lies are red. Is that what you're saying? Well, red is the kingdom that overtook. So Fen Ares overtook Arinda Ares, which was black. Fen Ares is red. You're not allowed to fly the black flag in the Red Kingdom. It's treasonous, and some of the history was erased. Also, the whole red to blue prince thing. Because also we're monarchy, or we're related to monarchy from the blue place. Oh, wait. Are we combining blue and red to make purple? That still doesn't help me, does it? No. Yeah. Welcome to... Think what's left of the lies we cast. But we tried red. Right, I'm referring back and forth to this map. Also, I like how I probably do this when I'm back at the fucking thing, as opposed to stopping dead wherever I am. Start at blue. God. Hang on. There's the... Right, okay. Reset. I mean, yeah. I will also have to finish in like 5 minutes, so we will need to retrieve ourselves from there. Oh, good God. Start at blue and follow the directions. Oh, shit me. Hang on. The puzzle box says... Through lantern light and sketches cast a hint of truth to find our path. A hue of wisdom. Watch out for the shadows. Is this a horror game? Which shadows? There aren't many. Some type of brown bear in the blue house type. This, I'm concerned. Hello? Do you know what? When we first loaded into this area, I looked round a corner and I swear something vanished very quickly. But I think it was just the textures bugging out. I did not enjoy it though. Hint of truth to find our path. Well, red isn't true. Also, I don't really know what the shadows look like. Blue is true. Yeah, but then a hue of wisdom. These aren't wise. Red isn't wise. I found the start of the path. We'd established that this was the start of the path, like, I think 2 hours ago. We just didn't know what to do with it. That's so fucking funny. Just this, it wasn't until I actually mapped out the entire area and was like, this one blue lantern, that's fucking weird. And I've just slowly gotten more and more annoyed about this fact, as I've known that we're going to gravitate towards it. But I don't know what to do with it. Walk the path. What is this, fucking Twin Peaks? Are you going to start, like, waving red curtains at me? Do I need to be concerned about Bob? Oh, it's fucking liminal spaces. Am I just going dead ahead until I hit a dead end? Is that how this goes? Walk through the pantry. But the pantry brings me out into a red light. Wait, or does it? Yeah, it does. That's a red light. Should always be concerned about Bob. What colour is that? It's red. Unless I do that and it's not red? No, it's still red. Who could have foreseen? So if lies are red... What direction do I go? But what about the hue of wisdom and the shade of rain? I mean, I assume I go this way. So funny. This is... I don't know. I don't know when I need to go into rooms and not. A part of me is like, if I'm seeking what's left of the lies we cast, am I now only chasing red? In which case, wait. But I think that's just going back to the start. Turn left at the red lantern, then go to the next. is orange. Hang on. So this one, we're coming out of here, turning left at the red lantern and go to the next lantern, which is orange. Is that... A hue of wisdom to turn us right? Is orange... Was orange where the educational shit happened? Also, if we turn right, it turns us right into the gallery, which is one of the marked rooms. This fucking place has actually got new... Wait a minute. Has it got new stuff? Yeah, it has. Can I solve these? Or are they just there? I mean, I can't click on them right now. Tell us right. A shade of rain to pass the light. What colour is the lantern? Orange. Orange on either side. Orange. Right. I thought that would do anything. Also, I don't think that's... Yeah, that's too long. I also probably do need to go and end now, because we got shit to do. Go through the gallery and turn right. Got to go and... You... Turn right into the library. And left out of the library and left into the observatory. Okay. There's violet, which I think is a hue of... No, a shade of rain to pass the light. Go straight ahead. Or... Oh, that's the music room. Go to the... Fucking hell, it's directions. Violet, straight ahead. Red, turn left. Orange, turn right. Hang on. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's also not 100%. Hang on. But do we prioritize red when we see it? We're going to go out of here. I assume we're going to go... Oh, there's orange. Does this... No, orange is right. Red is left. No priority. Okay, so this would be... I'd come out of here and turn right. I think we might have to come back to this because we are overshooting the 5:30 time. That is the rough finishing time. Through the bathroom, ballroom to the spare room. I think I might have fucked it now by doing that. Through the ballroom, through the spare... Hang on. So we... Right, okay. So we are basically pathing through all of the special rooms. Or are we? I've lost where the ballroom is, to be fair. So I'm just going to put us back in the spare room. And I'm going to end it. And we'll do this next week. Oh shit, that was a good guess. Because I can sit... In theory, if there are directions, I can sit and have a look at them. Oh fuck, there's the spare room. Yeah, no, yeah. This is the last thing to do. Yeah, but it's going to take ages. And I'm conscious that I am already late finishing. It'll be a 5-minute stream. I thought there was more stuff. Also, I kind of rather work it out on my own a bit more now. I say a bit more now. Now I've got, in theory, the basics. Do it tomorrow. This is the believed end. I mean, we were only on like rank 4 there. I still have to get up to rank 9. That is a devil of a puzzle. Do you? I mean, I might. I might work it out. In theory, there are color-based directions. It's just what the fuck I'm doing. I'm also a little bit too warm now. I've reached sort of I need to go and cool down stage. Sure. But in theory, I can solve it on my own next week. In theory. We'll see. Yeah, tune in next week to find out how shit I am at solving it and whether I just start crying over the Blue Lantern again. Peruse the Mordrai paragraphs, yeah. Need to analyze it a bit more. See if I can piece it together. The thing. Too hot now. Too hot, and it made it too complex for myself by looking at too many things. But we should work it out. And then we'll finish it, and then we'll start something else next week. As well. I don't know exactly what. Mab did suggest that we maybe replay Control before Control 2 comes out. Which might be something like that might be a good idea, because it means that if we haven't finished it on time, it's not the end of the world because we've already played it. We're just reminding ourselves. But I also need to look and see what other games we've got. I feel like there was something that could have taken the place of Blueprints that was... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Myst. The remake of Myst. Do you want to play that together as a community? Which is not Crown Control, but I've never played it. So that might be... This is inspired... Myst is inspired this. So I feel like that might be a good thing to do. There'll also be people like me who haven't played it. So maybe we'll do that. And then we can still have a Saturday puzzle thing for a bit. Anyway, I better go, because I need to cool down. It is too warm. With peace and love, it's too hot. Too hot in this house. Oh, that's why the cloud is a cloud layer, so it's just holding the heat in now. Fun. Let me raid the Twitch gang off to somebody. I will be back next week. We've got a couple of previews of things. Because we finished both games. We finished Seventh Guest and we finished Pragmata. So, got a couple of previews of some things, and then I think, yeah, we might also do Control on one of the weekdays, just to fill a little gap. Who is doing something? Where has it gone? Bear with me, I'm just scanning the list. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, folks. Oh, there's Shaka. Sorry, I was like, where's Shaka? Shaka is doing first playthrough Act 3 questing of Claire Obscure. So no spoilers, but also enjoy. We love Shaka. Shaka's an awesome member of the community. And also much better at Hollow Knight and Silksong than I. So yeah, go say hi, be your lovely selves, enjoy the I don't even know where. That looks like, once again, the void. Have a nice time, and thank you for hanging out, folks. See you next week.